You Libras may have someone that's interested, but some of you Libras may be a little bit hesitant to get to know them. You have the strength, okay, which what it is that you need to have, because you have the Page of Pentacles and a Knight of Swords. People are trying to come in, trying to get to know you, but you Libras may be a little bit distant because you don't want to get your heart broken, you know? So you're not even willing to give them a chance. And probably should, you know, because they like you and they want to get to know you better. And they want to at least know that they have a chance with you. The Ten of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, however, represents how it is that you have to essentially, you're just trying to make sure that you are covered and that you're the ones that don't end up getting hurt, because you've experienced these types of relationships with people that you loved, whether it was your friends, romantic, family members, right? People that you're genetically related to. A lot of you Libras know how a lot of people will use them being close to you as a means of hurting you, because if they try to do it from the outside, they can't get close enough to be able to do it. But the Three of Pentacles represents, so you want to make sure, you just want to make sure that people actually are who they present themselves to be. And truth be told, no one is who they present themselves to be, really. You have people who are presenting themselves to be boring, but are way better that you wouldn't think. And then you have people who present themselves to be upright and way better than what it is that most people would think. And then really low key, they're really down here. And the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords is about how, since that's the case, a lot of you have to learn, like I said, you have to get over that fear, because you have someone that knows this about you. Because right now, you Libras are kind of hot and cold. Because Libra represents dry air. You know what I mean? No, excuse me. That's Aquarius. Aquarius represents dry air. But for you Libras, y'all are hot and dry air. So for a lot of you, right, you being hot and cold and stuff like this, that's not really normally you. It's just that some of you Libras may be a little bit more hesitant, you know, to be so sociable, you know, because of the things that people have done to you in the past. And the Three of Wands, you just want to make the correct decisions, but it's difficult sometimes because, you know, at some point you still have to trust on some level, right? You still trust the delivery person from Amazon, you know, to pick up the package and deliver it to your house. So I mean, some form of trust has to exist. You know, you don't occupy every single level, every single job in the world all at one time. So the Four of Swords now is about, since that's the case, you should, like I said, you Libras just want to make the correct decisions. But the Four of Swords, this has to that over precaution that a lot of you Libras have, I'm trying to find the word, it has to go away. It has to go away, because that's what's squandering the potential of you meeting someone new, because you ghosted, right? Or there's a chance that you could ghost, or there's a chance that even they can ghost, because they feel like here you have these people trying to get in touch with you and trying to let you know that they're interested in you and coming to you with something real, but you being hot and cold when you Libras are not normally hot and cold, right? That really can mess them up, because they don't really like the hot and coldness, you know, and they would like for you to be a little bit more consistent. So let's clarify the moon. The Emperor, King of Wands, the Moon, and the Nine of Wands. So to clarify the moon, so you already have the moon, so we got to draw one more just for the sake of it, because we can't clarify a card with the same card. So to clarify the moon, we have the Emperor, and the Emperor is ruled by Aries, which is the exact opposite zodiac sign right? So this is you Libras not wanting to go through, you know, someone wasting your time again. So I just see that a lot of people, someone's interested in you, but again, they're waiting for you to actually speak up and to let them know that to let them know that you Libras are interested as well. And the King of Wands and the Nine of Wands, excluding the Moon, because we can't clarify a card with the same card. You may be misperceiving it like this person is too interested. Maybe they may be too interested. There's a chance that they may be too interested, and that could be what it is that you're staying away from. If they're too interested in you and they're being pushy about it, then most definitely, I understand. You should definitely leave them alone, because it's showing you traits of the same thing that you Libra spent so much time deciding to get out of. But if they're not, and they're coming to you correctly, and they're not really being on your head so difficult or so hard like that, then that level of them coming down on you is just on you. And then the Eight of Swords represents how so they could be misperceiving it. You know, it's one or two situations, Libras, is either for some of you, and some of you may apply one way, some of you may apply another way, right? This represents their misconception, right? Or their misperception. They may think that you're interested in them and that you just need to give them a chance. And then some of them think that you're interested in them and that you're playing hard to get. So, you know, one is real, but they may not necessarily think that you Libras aren't ready to date. And then the other one may end up being fake, in the sense that they may not understand what's going on because they don't want to, right? So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify some more. Let's clarify the Three of Wands. Matter of fact, let's clarify the Three of Wands. Five of Wands, Ten of Wands, Four of Swords, the Death card, right? You may want to walk, like I said, you may want to walk away from them one or two situations, because they're either being a little bit too pushy, or there's a war going on within you about what you should do, because you really like this person, but you don't want to even take the chance. So a lot of you Libras are going to have to really know where you really fall on this, because it's up to you at the end of the day. And the thing is that the Four of Swords and the Death card, right, is about how, but you have to learn to throw that into the window, because again, there's something that needs to be put to sleep here, that needs to be over with and done. So it's like, are you Libras over and done with trying to get to know this person, or are you over and done with them or trying to stay away from them because you may think that they see you and that they don't like you after they start to hang out with you and they see who you are, that somehow they don't like you? I don't know. It's one of those two things though, but that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe.